that?
Imagine if it was God running the show. We say them run the show.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody in the whole type of movement does, or the truth movement, or the conspiracy. But them creates another personal identity towards an external source, as if there were others. Okay.
You don't think we should say that?
Truly, it's the expression.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not that. I'm just trying to give a deeper meaning because most of the world's trapped in thought.
Okay.
Most of the world's trapped in identity. And 99.999%, as far as it goes down, haven't recognized the truth.
Yeah.
And the truth is, all life is expressed and can only be experienced through yourself. And that's why it's very important when you're able to remember the dream. So you've returned back to the self. You've let go of this, let's say, this reality. You're in the self, and then you project. You create lucidity within yourself. So then you start to see images. Imaging, which is imagination. Okay? So then you start to observe these images within inside yourself. We call this a dream. And then within inside this dream, we also can create a body. And then we can identify with the body that we've created within the dream and experience through that. And then we can communicate with others. And we see others in our dream. But I'd like to ask you, are the others separate from you?
You mean that I'm separated from, like, the... I don't really understand what you mean.
So you're in the conscious awareness of dreaming. So this is where you can watch your dreams, you can interact with them.
Yeah.
Okay. So notice that it's the awareness that's aware that there's a dream going on, and this is what you are, your awareness. Yeah. So within inside yourself, you've created lucidity and you're viewing some dream.
Okay.
There's not always a body in a dream because you just view it sometimes. But now let's say you've created a body within inside yourself, dreaming, and now you've identified with the body that you've created and you're experiencing through it. Okay. You might be running, you might be walking, you might be talking to somebody else, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Can you relate to this?
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Are the others separate from you?
You mean others separated, like, from the let's say the character that I'm imagining?
I'm saying that what you are has never left you. You'll never ever die from your true self. It's impossible.
Yeah.
All you are is that awareness that creates within inside itself. So being aware that there was a body, just like you are now, this is my body.
Yeah.
This is my mind. This isn't me.
Yeah.
My thoughts, my intention, but who's me? So within the dream, you've identified as the body. You're experiencing through the body, and you see others. Okay. Let's say in that moment, you believe you're this body because you've identified with it. Your awareness is in the body and you're seeing from the body.
Okay, yeah, no, I get it.
It's being used as a tool to feel, to trip over. You might have tripped over the stairs. You might have gone to school naked when you were young and then realized that you went to school without clothes on. This type of dream.
That happened.
But the others that you see in your dream, are they separate from you? As in the body that you've created?
Good question. I don't
or
think
do they just arise within you? If you're that which sees, that which is aware, that creates within inside itself, no one and nothing is separate from you. And what I'm saying is, this is how life has been created. From the nothing, the Big Bang. This Big Bang is consciousness. This is a thought process. This is the imagination. In the Bible, it says, God created, or you were created in God's image. Okay? You think you're a person with a body, and this is who you are. That person, that body was created in God's imagination. God's imagination is a dream. It's a thought. It's lucidity. It's the creation. So the person that you believe you are, Robin, is just an idea within the great consciousness.
Yeah.
And as I said within your dream, you're walking around as you are, Robin, and you're communicating with me. You perceive me personally as I'm separate from you, but I arise in you.
Yeah.
And how can I be separate from you when you're just viewing this? You are that which is watching. Everything else is arising in you. That's the state of true recognition. When you no longer identify as the body, the mind, you are watching the screen of consciousness arise within you. And there is a body, there is a mind, but it's not you. You are that which the body and mind arises in.
Yeah.
Now, this isn't an intellectual thing. This is an experiential thing. And the closest I can take you to experiencing it is your dreams.
Okay. So you mean that when you have a dream, that you can kind of like view it as a way of that you should view the life in general. Yeah. Am I correct?
That's how life in general is created.
Yeah.
When you sleep, is the body there? You just believe it's there.
Yeah.
What's there? A sense of awareness. Now that sense of awareness has the ability to create more dreams. This dream that we experience now is very fixed because it is stretched out with ideas, concepts, time, all illusions. But what I'm trying to say is, you're that prior to mind, you're that prior to thought, you're that prior to anything, and you're that watching. So anything that you experience, ask yourself, who's aware of that? What is the awareness behind all of this? And you'll find that you go back to that root and all that's left is yourself. And that self doesn't have a body. That self is empty.
Yeah.
But don't try to think it.
Can I ask you a question? I see that the time is running out, but like when you so for the last few weeks I've been thinking about like when you die, like when you're leaving the body. In my mind, what's happening is that the moment that you die, you're kind of like waking up to a new reality that you're leaving the body and that you are like the soul, and you can't feel anything, you can't touch anything, you can taste anything because you just are. Like no like gender or anything, you just are the soul, and you can just like watch the whole scenario with people standing beside the body, and they think that that's you, but you can just, and then you are that kind of soul till you get born into this physical world again. Do you know what I mean? Do you think that's kind of what happens?
You know when you're dreaming, okay?
Yeah.
And the dream's very real. You know when your dreams it's so real. It's you're really
Sometimes it's crazy. It's like frightening how real they are sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you wake up.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you say to yourself?
Thank God it was just thank God it was a dream. But it wasn't, right? It wasn't a dream.
And that's what you're going to do here. That's what you do. You go, oh, that was a dream.
You think that happens when you...
Absolutely. You'll remember that you created this inside yourself.
Yeah.
Just as you do when you go to sleep at night. You die every night. Your Robin dies every night. You let go of him. You let go of his thoughts. You let go of his feelings. You let go of his body. And you return to yourself. That is empty. And like I said, it's that emptiness that then creates within inside itself again as dreams. But that emptiness created this dream. So when you die, when the body dies, the first recognition is dream. And I dreamt it. That was within me. And then what you can do is just create another dream. And that's who you are. You are that which dreams.